Hello and welcome to the 7th session of the Imperator Rome Community Multiplayer. Everyone is in, everyone's readied up, so let's just go. So, speed 1, immediate unpause, and let's hope that we're not going to have any desyncing issues and problems this session. So, changes from last session. We've now got Flowfire has abandoned his previous nation of Persis. He's now playing as Pictonia. We've got No Ancona player today. He's not protected because he's a subject, but I mean, he's pretty protected by Vespasian. We've also got No Celtiberia. He is protected, so no one should be attacking him this session. So, wars to start off with. We've got Pictonia, who has just pieced out with Hibernia, giving him the rest of the England area. So now, soon enough, Hibernia will be able to colonize the rest of this, conquer the rest of this, and form Albion. Now, what he has to do is take his 84,000 men, counterattack, and push against Menapia. I believe he's still in a war with Lugia. No, Lugia has also pieced out. It is Pictonia versus Menapia only, and a few minors that don't really matter. So good for him. Other wars, we've got Babylon. Babylon is in a fight for his life, and this seems like a crash for Baron. Oh no. Did you crash?
Yeah, I clicked the banner at the end of the month.
You clicked the what?
I've crashed like this before if I click a banner, like a trade deal or something, when the month is ticking.
Oh, now that's interesting to know.
Yeah.
I'll make sure to point that out to people. I'll put an announcement in. Thank you for that, actually. Thank you for crashing.
It's the second time this has happened, and I'm pretty sure it's the banner. It's clicking the banner.
During the monthly tick. Yeah, no, I think I've had something similar. Okay, well, that's good to know. We'll do a pause for you when you're coming back in.
Okay.
I'll put you back down the form. Alright, so, Babylon fighting against a rather large coalition. Egypt, Kush, and the Antagonids. He's got Iberia and Parthia on his side, but Parthia is busy with Madra. So, if he's going to survive this, it's undetermined yet. Got Iberians with about 45,000 coming down, but there's like 100,000 men from just in this area. Another 50,000. There's a lot of enemy troops here, so Babylon may be getting a little bit wrecked here. Right, let's put a pause in for Baron to join. Alright, so unpausing now. Good luck. Don't click anything.
Click a thing.
Yeah, I'll put you down in Gracia.
Okay, thank you.
Alright. So hopefully he's not going to have any issues. So, while we were paused, we just had the peace deal. Babylon accepted peace with Egypt, giving a rather large chunk of land away to the Antagonids, to Kush, to Egypt. So that is that war all sewn up. Now, let's take another quick look at Pictonia just to see if he's winning or losing. It looks like he's got a fair number of troops hanging around. He does need to stem this in the bud, though, nip it in the bud, to stop these little stacks from roaming around at will. But once he can secure himself a proper front line, then he should be in a fairly decent spot. This fort here, he needs to take back to secure his flanks. As soon as he takes this, then the only way... There is no way into the interior of his country. It is this fort that is allowing them to go through there. Because this river blocks access. He's got a fort here, he's got a fort here. There is no way in as soon as he takes that. So hopefully he realizes that and retakes it quickly. That would be a big help for him. Celtiberia is involved, even though he is an AI. That is because he joined the war in the last session. So obviously can't really affect any, protections while this is going on. But in future wars he won't be allowed to be called in or attacked. And that's the way that goes. So, let's go and have a look at the Madran War. Mauria is involved in this war. You know what, I'm going to quickly turn off all of these things for the 7th time or more. That's the ones that I want. There we go. So, Madra, they've got a relatively comfortable front line, but they have been pushed back a lot. Apparently Madra had desynced at some point, and that allowed the Parthians to really storm into their country as the AI decided that it didn't like forts, which always kind of sucks. But we'll have to wait and see on that one, whether it's going to be something they can solve. If they can push back, retake Taxila, would be a pretty good first step. We've got Mauri involved in the war as well. He's back in his own country, reorganizing. This is supposed to be 49,000, it's only 35, so yeah, getting those reorganized would be a good benefit for them. Magna Graecia's in a player war. What is this all about? Magna Graecia is at war with Pictonia? What? Why? So Magna Graecia has attacked Pictonia, and it looks to me like he's going into Celtiberia, who is protected. I might have to go and actually talk about that with him, because that is no bueno. If he starts sieging this, then we're going to have a bit of a talk. He can use... I mean, he's obviously, Pictonia is not protected, so he can attack him, but Celtiberia is protected. So I'm going to go and have a quick word with Magna Graecia, which is Stoyan, if I remember correctly. Let's go and find him. Hey, Stoyan, I've just pulled you out. Celtiberia is protected, so you're not allowed to siege him.
Okay, we asked whether he is, but...
and I said he was.
Oh, okay, sorry, you only mentioned Ancona. Okay, then we're gonna leave his territory, try to piece him
Yeah,
out.
you can defend your own territory from him coming into you, but not the other way around.
Okay.
No problem. Hey, gotta love being the rule maker, the king maker. So, he's now leaving, that is good. Pictonia is offering peace. Pictonia really wants the white peace. I doubt they're going to take it, especially a month after attacking. This does not look good for Pictonia. I do not like this. This is relatively rude. Obviously, Arvernia is involved in this war as well, being allied with Pictonia. Who else is Pictonia's allies? Just Celtiberia and Arvernia. Well, like I said, this area is defended and not allowed to be attacked. But Celtiberia's got a lot of feudatories who absolutely can and will invade Magna Graecia, Numidia, and Mauritania, which is... I mean, the overwhelming gankery of this is something I do not absolutely appreciate at all in any way, shape, or form. But I guess it is the cheapest way of attacking someone, so it makes sense to do it. Pictonia's got an army out of food here. Oh, he lost big here. That's not good. Apparently he's got another fight gonna go happen here. He's winning it so far, but these numbers do not look good. He needs to get that level 14 in to change the tactic into his favor. Then he's got a chance of winning. He needs to change it to something that beats skirmishing, and he has absolutely done that. Depth of generals in action. You know I fucking love that. Come on, get him in. If you get him in fast, you can still win this battle. You're killing way more than you're losing. Come on, get in there. Yes! Depth of generals. Oh, I love it. Although it might be too late. Has he taken enough damage for it to be too late? I don't think so. No! The depth of generals works out, and Menapia is thrown back. Absolutely sent fucking packing. Depth of generals in action. You gotta love it. You cannot deny that that was beautiful. Absolutely fantastic. Right, let's have a look. Pisuria is in a player war. Who are you in a player war with? This is the still the same Pisuri Etruscan war that Pisuria started by razing or pillaging a portion of Etruria's land, and it looks like there is absolutely nothing happening on either side. I wonder, is Etruria declining peace offers to lengthen the amount of truce time that Pisuria will have? Because that would be quite smart if Etruria has plans. Does he have plans? Well, it looks like his armies are moving southward. So perhaps, when does your truce run up with the likes of Magna Graecia? In 561. November 561. So it could be that he is planning on attacking Magna Graecia? Who knows? We'll have to wait and see on that one. Maurya is back in the fight with his armies. They are trying to retake Taxila. And fort-wise, they have to push into this mountain fort, which is not going to be fun. Looking from the Parthian perspective, they've got a fair few troops around. Ooh, a lot of troops here. That the Madrons cannot see. So it could be wise to try and lead these guys into a trap. Say if they start moving, you could move your armies to Arigian, wait until these armies start moving towards the mountain, rush there, arrive before they do, and then, I mean, you've got a defensive mountain fight. Maurya is moving forward, so this might be exactly what happens. Or he could just sit in the mountains anyway. That's also a possibility, I guess. Right. Let's have a look. Etruria still in the war peace thing. So for peace from Pisuria, white peace, it doesn't look like he's accepting it. This must be to lengthen the truce time. I'm fairly certain of that. We've got some Menapian tiny stacks down in the south, and there is a bit of a counterattack coming from Pictonia, who seems to be completely ignoring the southern front, which makes sense. We've got Mauritania coming to navally invade. We've got vassals just sitting on the border doing nothing, which is strange. You don't often see this laziness from vassals. They generally like to be quite proactive. And then some defensive battling going on between Celtiberia and Numidia. And Celtiberia's actually kicking shit out of the Numidians here. I mean, he lost the battle, but he killed 6,000. He lost about 9,000. Considering the size difference between the two armies, it was a lot closer than I would have expected. Arvernia being thrown back here as well. That's a bit rude. Not looking forward to being Arvernia in this. We could see Emporion grow quite significantly in this if that is the Magna Graecian goal. I'm just wondering what Numidia and Mauritania are going to get out of this. I imagine maybe Numidia is going to want a chunk of, the west of France, but who knows. Bastania are about to get a slapping by that 9k army. That looks like a siege that Menapi doesn't look prepared to deal with. It's in the plains, so it's just a straight up fight. They do have quite a lot of armies here, 70,000 men. So you wouldn't want to get these armies too far away from here. But at the same time, have you got enough men here? Let's have a look. You got 70,000 as well. There's another 5,000 here. But sieging with your best general, if he wants to attack you, he's got a general equal to you. He could send in the level 9, switch the tactic with the level 14. You're not going to change the tactic. This is the tactic you have selected. That's the one you're going to be stuck with. Alright. It's November. Has Etruria decided to do anything? They've peaced out with the Pisurians, so that is now over. His truce is up with Magna Graecia. So, oh no, it isn't. Magna Graecia's truce. It's the 27th of this month. So is he going to attack? Is he going to take the opportunity while Magna Graecians are busy elsewhere to go to war with Magna Graecia? No movement just yet, so I guess perhaps not. We'll have to wait and see if there's blue flames here. Then we'll take another look. Let's have a look back at the Madran War. Oh, we just missed a big battle on the mountain as well. Parthia sent packing, but we did see the battle itself. 16,000 lost for Parthia, 13,000 lost for the Madran Mauryan Alliance. Very, very interesting battle. Was that one? I don't know if it was. Maybe it was. But yeah, Parthia sent very much packing. Yeah, I see no other retreating units. Oh, another battle here, but it looks like Parthia's got this one in the bag. Yeah, 10,000 kills. That was a really good fight for them. This is Alexandru Liman, which I do believe is a player. Yes, it is Harpwing. Oh, Etruria is at war. Haha! I knew it. And I may have known it because I was told. But it doesn't matter. Don't worry about it. I'm neutral. I'm just excited to see this. So, Magna Graecia is now defending against Etruria. And all of these armies are in. Pisuria is also involved. If only he had waited, piecing out Pisuria until this war had started, then he'd be able to go in very comfortably without worrying about this barbarian bastard to his rear. But this is immediately going in and attacking, and it looks like at least this fort is on low garrison. Oh no, he assaulted. He's assaulted with light infantry to get it to 500. And now he's going to switch around and put this army here, maybe assault it the rest of the way down. The war goal is Apulia, so he just needs these 4 provinces, and that is it. Unless he's attacked... I mean, it's take Apulia, but it is against Magna Graecia, so yes, it is these 4. It is not the Magna Graecian vassal Lucaria. No, it's not. Might be this one, actually. Yeah, he needs this as well. But that is what is going on right here. He's got another 5,000 light infantry. He could assault this and probably would win. Oh, that's exactly what he's doing. He is doing very well with his light infantry. So that is there. If we have a look from the Magna Graecian perspective, we see 67,000 cohorts retreating from Arvernia and coming probably to try and stop this. We've also see some mercenaries have been raised, a level 14 general. And are we going to see some Numidian support in Italy? This is very interesting because now it's not just Etruria versus the world. For example, Macedon, Thrace, Pontus, Antigonids, they're not involved. It's only against half of what he had to fight last time. However, now Magna Graecia also has to defend against Pictonia, Arvernia, Celtiberia. So, while he can't really do anything about Celtiberia, Celtiberia can certainly start attacking Magna Graecia as Magna Graecia retreats troops to defend against Etruria. This is very interesting. Greta, thank you very much for the lemon. I don't know if I said that already, but if I did, thank you again. I will say, though, I am quite sick right now, so if I have to pause to take a drink, then I apologize for that. So, looking at the Etrurian perspective, they've got about 329 cohorts on their side. That is a rather large vassal swarm he has. Obviously, I'm expecting Magna Graecia to have superior numbers here. 610, yes, but again, he's up against more armies. If we look from the Pictonian perspective, there's another 281 on his side here. So, while it is in 2 wars, Magna Graecia is outnumbered somewhat. We've got Etrurians retreating now as well. He's taken the forts, he's backing off, getting his armies back in tip-top shape, and then probably he's going to attack again. There's a lot of elephants here, with a very, very weak general. You don't need to retreat. I think you'd actually beat this. We'll see if Etruria wants to go and reinforce this. We'll see. Oh man, talking so much while sick like this is not good for the throat. Also, I shouldn't get so excited because it'll just hurt my throat more. I've got Etruria coming in to defend this army, but it's going to have 67,000 troops dropped right on top of it. He is going to try and reinforce it, though. Very interesting. Is he going to have depth of generals? We will have to wait and see. No, he doesn't have the general to actually change the tactic. But at the moment, Frintani has got the tactic. So he's honestly probably going to win this, especially with another 32,000 coming in. Honestly, it doesn't look like they're even necessary. Another 22,000 coming in from a vassal as well. This is fantastic for Etruria. Absolutely fantastic. Yes, he's got a -1 penalty for the terrain, but he does have the +1 for the general. And soon enough, he's going to have the numbers. He's already got the morale. The flanking is going on. This is fantastic. The first blood has been drawn, and it goes to Etruria. Very, very nicely done. Right. Got Arvernia with a lot of troops. They're going to need to get some morale back so that they can attack these Numidian Emporion troops. Arvernia looks like it's pretty much tapped out. It's the forts are not there. It's not looking good. Another victory for Etruria as, I guess, some vassals perhaps? Or, no, mercenaries come in and die. Level 14 though. That is going to be very useful to change tactics, as I don't think I see... Oh wait, there's a level 15 right here. Lovely. Oh, look at these elephants. They're like, I'm ready. I'm willing. But are they... Oh, and look at the food. He had about a quarter food there. It's all gone. He can have a maximum of 45 food, and he eats 17.5 food a month. His army is going to die. There's no question about it. That's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Flux, I don't care. Go away. Right. And he's out of food. He's going to start losing troops. Lost 4,000 right there.
Lambert, can you hear me in here or not?
I can hear you. Go ahead.
Is the player I'm at war with over their merc limit? Because I'm pretty sure I've seen at least 4 stacks of mercs.
Are you talking about Menapia?
Yeah.
Let me go and have a look at the rules to see what the merc limit is right now.
Definitely 3 as max.
I will check. You can actually check as well, you know, just by looking at hostile mercs. Menapia has 1, 2... It's in the top right. Menapia has only 2 merc companies.
Right, they must be selling and then rebuying. Okay, thank you though.
No problem. Alright, back to this, because this is honestly the most interesting fight at the moment. Etruria, can he get his revenge? Maybe. Glorious. Ugh, not so glorious. Took 20,000 losses to defeat only 7,000 elephants. Not so good. But he is pushing them. He is pushing them. This fort looks like it will fall at some point, relatively soon. And if he can push them out of Italy, It's going to be very, very difficult to get back in.